your time on this earth was limited, who would your last phone call be to? I'll let you think about that. What would your last meal be? Would you apologize to anybody in particular? These are questions inmates on death row have to answer. No human should ever have to answer any of these questions. It just doesn't make any sense. Could you imagine yourself, a family member, or loved one having to answer one of these questions? Neither can I. I believe the death penalty is just inhumane. It's just not in our DNA to kill each other. Especially when I myself and many other humans are incapable of killing each other. Anyone with a heart would agree. My next reasoning is 2 wrongs just don't make a right. Killing a murderer is the same as murder. I prefer the prisoner does not take the easy way out, and they go through with their sentence, whatever the sentence may be, maybe 2 life terms, 3 life terms. I say they should die in prison. I think they should suffer and just let the mental heartaches take over their body. Lastly, I'm afraid the innocent will end up on death row and be convicted and or executed while being on death row. As of November 2019, 166 executions have been carried out. I got this from Erickson McCann, and not too long ago, I had watched a movie named Just Mercy, and in the movie, Michael B. Jordan played the main character, and he was wrongfully executed for a crime he did not commit. There's no compensation large enough to replace the years you take away from somebody when you put them on death row or you take their life away. It just breaks my heart to hear the many stories of people that get taken off death row because they're found innocent, or the people that lose their lives and are found innocent later because of DNA. There are many cases where people are later found innocent for a crime they were executed on. Some few facts I found from allamnesty.com is in 20 countries in 2019, as far as 2019, 690 people have been sentenced. 26,604 globally have been executed as of 2019. There are different execution methods that are used all around the world. Currently, we use 2 of them in the U.S. today. They're electrocution and lethal injection. But globally, we have had beheading, hanging, shooting, electrocution, and lethal injection. Shooting, they'll line up about 5 or so professional snipers, and only one of them will have a real bullet, and it's anonymous, so the snipers don't know which one has the actual bullet, so they don't have to carry the burden around with them, which is, I just think it's terrible. It's just not humane. Lethal injection, we have where you inject a poison into the vein, but it's supposed to be harmless. But there's no way that they don't feel it. Hanging is just the old school way, tying a noose around the neck. Electrocution is probably what you've seen from TV. Just a sponge on top of your head and just send high voltage to your body. And lastly, beheading. This is more old school or foreign. What they do is more like with the guillotine. Lastly, 28 states still have the death penalty. And I got this information off deathpenaltyinfo.org. So, just to recap, my evidence was the death penalty is inhumane. Secondly was killing a murderer is the same as murder. And the last reason was I'm afraid there are innocent people on death row today. I'm sure you guys will all agree with me after listening to what I had to say, giving you information. It's very obvious that nobody wants to be in a situation where you're put on death row. But, my heart really goes out for the people on death row. And hopefully we'll get through it together. We can abolish this.